And the absolutely weirdest thing I've seen in the last decade, the newest trailer for Death Stranding doesn't disappoint if you were expecting not to see anything about the game.
Yeah.
If you told me this was some new CGI movie, I actually would be pretty excited because it looks very strange. Very, I want to say like The Fog, or it's like this elderly world. Like, what's going on? Are they changing dimensions? Are these shadow monsters from another realm, and they're breaking into our world and we're fighting back? But we get no explanation
No.
for anything.
If this was a Bill double feature with a Eraserhead, it'd fit right
Yeah.
in if it was a movie. But it's not a movie. It's a game. That's
It's a
the
game.
problem.
Yeah.
To explain this trailer would be impossible. It's long.
I don't even think
and
that-
it's weird.
I don't even think the guys are making it can't even explain. They're just like, oh, we're just going to go with this.
What is this? Is it a stealth action game? Is it akin to Metal Gear Solid, where you're gonna have to you have limited resources, so you can't just go in there guns a blazing?
Yeah, get to sneak
Is there
around.
gonna be hand to hand combat? Is it third person? Is it first person?
I'd almost feel happy at this point if they were just on drugs or something, and this is
Yeah.
all just an illusion because this is so bizarre.
Or like some type of VR thing where it's
Yeah.
like a mental program.
Because it opens up with our favorite Walking Dead
Hero.
Reyes, I think is his last name. I'm not a big fan of that show, so sorry if I messed up
Wherever
that name.
it's I don't know.
Yeah, so he kind of wakes up and he guess he has like a crew. He's like wearing kind of like a Mass Effect style space armor suit thing,
Yeah.
and everyone has like a shoulder buddy. I don't know how to explain it.
Partner.
It's a shoulder flashlight that's sentient. So like it looks around and stuff, and it's like constantly like flashing.
Yeah, it's
like a warning device, I think.
Yeah.
It's right up Kojima's alley with like weird little robots that are like odd and stuff, and you go around moving weird.
And you see a bunch of dead crabs and fish, like a ocean got wiped out. And there's a voiceover talking about like the Big Bang and creation and all this like very
Out
meta
there.
out there type
Yeah.
stuff. And you see these other two guys. I guess they're on a team, and their little thing keeps flashing, and they're like, I guess it's like, everyone be quiet, don't even breathe.
Okay.
I'm like, did he let one rip? Is that why the guys? This one's real bad. So I'm guessing even if you breathe or talk, these monsters can find you.
If they could hear that, can they hear your heartbeat?
Because they're like scanning a dead dude, and then like these mud monster shadow creatures like pull him into the mud, and I'm like, what is going on? Like none of this, and the main character, I'm assuming the character you play, the Reyes character, is saying and doing nothing. He's just standing there.
Yeah, like, thank you, guy.
Yeah, I want to help me out.
Man, I hope he's not one of those things where it's like you interject what he's thinking. And
Then
saying.
like during that whole time where they're like, don't say anything, don't breathe, don't do any of that stuff. You start seeing like these black handprints, like stepping on the ground. So are these things walking on their hands, or are they floating? And they're trying to get to our world, like through another dimension.
Are they
Another
crawling
reality?
out?
You see giant shadow men in the distance. Like these things are as big as mountains. It's like, what's that? Are these the bad guys? Do you have to fight that thing? Or
And then you see another dude in the trailer with a baby. It's like,
yeah, like I
stuck
said,
on
I guess they're in a team, and one of the guys has like a baby in an incubator.
Yeah.
And it's like a straight up like this dang, you brought like a 2001 Space Odyssey. It's the space baby.
Yeah, it's Space Baby. Yeah.
Space baby's hanging out in your little bottle.
Yeah.
And I guess they're protecting this thing or extracting it or taking it somewhere, or
For some reason, yeah.
is the monster after them or after the baby?
Maybe. Probably the
We have
baby.
no idea. And then like one of the guys gets grabbed by some invisible thing, and it like, and of course his little shoulder thing's like freaking out. He gets killed. He's trying to shoot at it or something. And then the other guy gets killed. The Reyes guy picks up the baby. He starts to try to run away with it, and he gets knocked out. And
He gets dragged underwater.
yeah, he gets like pulled into the thing, but he's like in the ocean, and he's like, I'm thinking, that baby, it's gonna die underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Then like he wakes up, and then the camera goes into his throat and down like his esophagus, and you see the baby's down there like, "What's up, bros?" And he like literally gives you the thumbs up. And then so he's pregnant now? What is going on? This trailer is so crazy.
You should have seen all the memes people were making fun of that baby part inside.
Oh,
the
they're
stuff.
killing it.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how weird it looks.
I don't know how he's going to top the next trailer that comes
Just
out.
do a gameplay trailer for God's sakes.
Something that we could see.
Is there gunplay? Is it Metal Gear third person shooter?
I don't know what it's going for. I hope maybe, since it has a lot of creepy stuff, maybe it'll be survivor horror. I want that.
Yeah.
Maybe a classic like Resident Evil.
Maybe it's gonna be a mixture of Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hills.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
think.
but the thing is, you have to be quiet. You have to push a button so you don't breathe. You have to literally stand still.
Or maybe
like, really.
you have to hold your controller still and it has the
Yeah.
motion detector.
Oh, yeah, and you have to be like
Oh,
this.
that would really suck.
So I'm intrigued to find out what the game's about, but if you were to go online, you see people making fun of it, but then you'll see people literally like they got told they want $1 million because Kojima's just that amazing. Guys, my goodness.
You know what system would probably help this? Is that Nintendo one they have for Eternal Darkness. I think
Yeah.
that'd be really cool.
But
They
again-
mess with you outside the game.
Yeah.
No one would be funny. The game comes out and it's a 2D kart racer game. It's like Mario Kart. And the thing is, I guarantee you, Kojima could have walked out on stage, passed out, had a convulsion, pissed himself, and rolled off the stage, and people would have got up and clapping like it was the greatest thing they ever saw.
Crimson, the way they feel about this, man, he'd come out with an Atari game.
Yeah.
It's like this. Do, you win. And everyone's like, oh, it's great.
It's insane.
Kojima can do anything.
Yeah.
Guys, let's wait until gameplay and see if the game's any good. Let's just I am not optimistic, and let's just wait until the game comes out. That's how I see it.
I like weird things. I like scary movies, like the Phantasm. Those
Very
kind of
out there
kind of
real
things.
games.
But at a point, I want to start getting actual storylines and actual explanation of what the heck I'm watching.
But again, being a movie is a passive experience. This is an active experience. We have to play it.
Is it? Is this just like an interactive
Now,
movie?
who
Is it even?
knows?
Where's the gameplay?
I don't know.
It's been
Hashtag
almost 2
Kojima,
years.
give me the gameplay. No one wants any more of these dang trailers.
Don't give us the show. We want the meat of the meal, okay?
So weird, and it's so weird. Like they had like these things on the back, but it looked like they had like equipment, but no backpack too. It was kind of
Yeah,
weird.
like they had the any of the military guys have to know what an Alice pack is. Basically, and then they had the framework for the Alice pack, but there was no equipment. It was just a framework.
And so, yeah, and like maybe a couple things in the back. It's like that's weird.
Yeah, like it looks like they might have been carrying equipment. Maybe it got lost or destroyed, or
I don't know.
Maybe they lost it in the...
I don't know what soldiers these people are. I don't know what's going on. They don't explain.
again, I'm trying to think. Are these babies like batteries? Maybe they're like sentient beings that can, they provide energy for the world, and they have to go into this other dimension to get these babies and bring them back to our dimension, and they use them to power
least
our
that would
world.
be a story.
Something. I'm trying to make up a story.
And then maybe with all the dead crabs and stuff, maybe it's like saying our
And it showed like a
disease.
crater afterwards, like another explosion, like the
Yeah.
creation of life, and
And then like these black things, one of the
Yeah, he coughed them up. It was
coughed
gross.
them up, and when he came out from the water, and they floated away. Like what the heck?
they look like stink bug, roly poly looking nasty things, and then like they didn't really float away. They crawled up the sky. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm saying flow because I can't think of any other thing that makes any
It's
sense.
so crazy. And I'm sorry, after that trailer, and you say, "Oh, I can't wait for this game." What game?
Yeah.
What game are you waiting for?
I don't know. I'm just I don't know. I'm below average on this. I don't know. It
Like-
looks insane.
At this point, it's gonna come out with the game, and it's gonna give you a big old book.
That-
This is like
Yeah.
what it's all about. You have to read
I was
this.
the thing I'm going to say right now. To be honest with you, I'm glad he's off of Metal Gear because maybe he can go in a better direction now.
Kojima he's starting to get to avant-garde creator mode. He's going to end up making an Andy Warhol empire. This might be. If anyone doesn't know what that is, Andy Warhol shot a film called Empire where it's 8 hours
Yeah.
of the Empire State Building. That's it,
Yeah.
on screen. Nothing else.
Yep.
This is going to be PlayStation 4's Empire. It's going to be this crazy, artsy-fartsy, you just don't get it. No, I'm a consumer and this is weird.
Yeah, exactly. You have to look at it this way, guys. Like you would mention Andy Warhol, we'll go away from his doing his kind of like different colors of Campbell soup to that. Okay, you wasn't that was kind of interesting to that. And Kojima, Metal Gear, interesting to this. Well,
Yeah.
sorry, he's maybe lost it, guys. Maybe he's getting so much praise, it's just getting to his
Yeah,
head.
we're gonna see him. He's gonna have the little black beret, the black and white, striped shirt, the long cigarette. He's becoming the bohemian artist where you don't get it, man. And there's a dude and there's a baby and he eats the baby and it's like what is that?
Baby is the universe.
He is the baby.
Yeah, he is the
The
baby.
universe within itself,
It's
in its own mind. Okay, we
It's your
get
inner
it.
baby.
It's LSD simulator.
yeah.
I know, it's so weird.
I don't know. Literally the theories. I bet you there's some fans out there who came up with some really cool theories that are going to be nowhere near what this is. Only
Yeah.
Kojima knows.
Dude, there's probably a stack of theories. People are like, oh, it could be this, the crab's dying me this, and it's like,
I'm
oh.
hoping maybe Del Toro has some influence because maybe he can save it because Del Toro does
He can tell great stories.
He can tell
Yeah.
great stories.
This is just weird. I don't know what to think about this. I want gameplay. If there's another trailer that comes out, I'm not going to watch it until people tell me, oh, it's a gameplay trailer. Oh, thank you, then I'll watch it. So I don't want to see anymore.
This is the third one now. We haven't seen nothing.
Absolutely nothing that shows me what's going on. There's military guys, crazy aliens. If
Dog
they're aliens,
tags,
babies,
Babies.
dead fish. And
giant monsters in the background that are like super tall, like
Bugs coming out
ridiculous.
of your mouth.
yeah, ugh, gross. I can't think about it anymore. It's just weird.
That's odd.